Salve galera, sou Carlos Pulpo, editor do site Headbangers News, e eu venho aqui para anunciar a entrevista que nosso colaborador Marcos Franke fez com a banda Blackbriar. Ele falou com a vocalista Zora Cock e com o baterista René Boxem sobre o novo álbum A Thousand Little Deaths, que saiu pela Nuclear Blast agora no mês de agosto. E confiram essa banda que vem tendo um grande destaque nas plataformas de streaming, principalmente YouTube e Spotify, e vem sido apontada como uma das principais bandas de metal sinfônico de 2025. Então, com vocês, Blackbriar.
Okay, René and Zora, welcome to Headbangers News.
It's good to be here.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time, so that's very, very exciting.
Yeah. Tell us about the idea behind forming Blackbriar. Back in 2012, when the band first came to life, did you ever imagine achieving such worldwide recognition?
Oh no, not in our wildest dreams, I think. So you want me to tell about how we started as well, or is what?
No, it's just an idea, an approach about when you guys formed the band. Was it like for you? What was the feeling when you guys first met?
It's actually a funny story because we did not necessarily. I mean, Sora and myself, we were already making music at a very long time ago, but it was completely different. So we were making a more dark pop kind of music. And this band, Blackbriar, was formed mainly because, we wanted to do something else. And then Sora's dad, he basically said, oh, maybe Bart would be a good fit for you guys if you're going to start a new band. And, we were not into metal music back then. We didn't write metal songs or whatever. So, Zora's father introduced Bart to us, and that is basically where we founded Blackbriar. And Bart introduced, a friend of his and another friend of his. So it was all done within weeks, actually, that we started this band. And I mean, the rest is history. We have a different lineup now than from when we started this. But also the music is completely different, and so we've just been working quite hard at it and doing our thing.
And we definitely could not imagine being here right now, right?
No. It was back then. It was like we were not necessarily doing it for the fun, because obviously we had ambitions, and Zora definitely had ambitions. But it was for us. We did not think it would go to this height. It was completely different. We thought we were gonna play some pubs and maybe some local venues, and then we would already be very happy, to be honest.
And things got serious really fast. Like when you have in independence, a musical, creative independence over the years, especially through crowdfunding campaigns for projects like We'd Rather Burn and The Cause of Shipwreck. Is this a direct connection with your fans, a cornerstone of your artistic approach?
Yes, it is. I mean, this is for us the most important thing, actually. We've been ever since we started. We were a do-it-yourself band, so we did everything ourselves, and we still do to the furthest degree you can imagine. But having the connection with the fans and doing the pre-order or the crowdfunding campaigns, for us, that is a way to connect to them and stay connected to the fans. So it was for us extremely important to do the whole pre-order thing and crowdfunding, where the fans could have their names in our booklets of the albums, and so that we could continue it even with having Nuclear Blast as a partner. So we really wanted to do that.
We owe everything to our fans from the beginning. We couldn't record our music without them wanting to hear it and support us. So that's amazing.
it's mind-blowing that you guys raised 70,000 euros in 2020 in the middle of a COVID pandemic. It's amazing. Yeah, super
Yeah.
cool.
I
And
remember the day vividly.
yeah,
We ate some cake and
yeah.
to celebrate.
Yeah, that was intense. I mean, I think the original goal was something like 25,000 euros or something.
Yeah.
And we thought we were gonna have trouble meeting that goal in the whole period of 6 weeks or 8 weeks. I don't know what it was, and we actually got that in 24 hours. Well,
Yeah.
within 24 hours, so we were like, "Oh my god, this is crazy!" And now we're going to be able to do all these different kinds of things. You know, all the music videos and everything that we dreamt of doing for that specific album. We could. And again, that's all down to the fans and people supporting us. And you know, they haven't let us down a single day, right up until today. You know, they have been with us and sticking with us also throughout the campaign for this album that we're releasing the 22nd of August. You know, we did another campaign and it was extremely successful. You know, yeah, we're very proud and honored that yeah, that it's going that well.
Yeah, and
Cool.
for that album, it was our debut album, so it was a long time coming. So I think
Yeah.
people were waiting for it.
Wow. And your highly anticipated album, A Thousand Little Deaths, is almost with us. Could you walk us through the concept behind this masterpiece? It tackles profound themes like love, loss, death. How do these emotions shape the music and the storytelling, especially for you, Zora, that is like the mastermind of storytelling for the band?
Thank you. For me, it just happens song by song, so it's not a concept album. Every song stands for itself, and I usually just get inspired by it. Can be literally anything, but I'm very interested in historical things, folklore, nature, and my personal life inspires me a lot as well. So
Cool. And we've seen how the singles I Buried Us, Floriography, A Last Sigh of Bliss, Harpy, and The Fossilized Widow are intricate, crafted, each with its own narrative depth. Are these songs like interlinked anyway, since there is a house and there is you, Zora, and there's everything kind of somber somehow? Um, is there
so
like
yeah.
something that connects?
So yeah, I like I said, it isn't a concept album, but while I was writing, somehow like some of the songs started to make a connection in my mind. But it's a little secret for the fans, maybe to dig deeper into it. Yeah.
Cool. And the band chose to gather in a mansion to write and finalize the album, a choice reminiscent of the place featured in your Until Eternity Ends video. What was it like immersing yourselves in such a setting? Did this experience directly inspire the creative process?
I think
Yes.
so, right? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Sora always was looking for a reason or an excuse to go to that house.
Yeah.
It didn't necessarily matter
Yeah,
why we
yeah.
were going
True.
there, but and
Always
then
wanted to spend the night there as well. It seemed very romantic in my mind. So yeah.
yeah, so that you know, having that in the back of your mind, I was stuck on a song, and Sora said, "Oh, maybe we could try a writers' camp and invite everybody out there, and work on these songs, specifically one song all together." And so that was, you know, the ultimate excuse to go there. So we yeah, we just packed our stuff. Everybody, all the band members and even the crew was there, and we just made a very good long weekend out of it. And this was actually the first time ever that we wrote on music together as a band, or at least that everybody had you know, the ability to work on the songs. So me and Sora already had, you know, all the songs written in basis, and everything was you know, it could have been done already, but we wanted to make sure that everybody had a reason to, you know, think about their parts and think about the songwriting process and work with us trying to improve the songs. And that's what we did there. And, you know, that was different from anything we did in the past, actually. Very interesting. I mean, we had a lot of fun, but it was also, you know, a very interesting way of looking at the songs. And yeah, I think it was a massive success. A
Yeah.
song called "The Hermit and the Lover" is actually the song that we worked on the most altogether. So that is basically a direct result of having the whole band work on a song, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. And this is your third consecutive project with Joost van der Burg. Was it about working with him that feels so seamless and adds something special to Blackbriar's artistic identity?
Sora, is that?
If this,
No,
if
no, it's a,
collaborating,
it's a. I can answer that. Joost is what we would like to refer to as our seventh band member. So he's actually extremely important to our writing process and everything that we do in terms of, you know, trying to create these beautiful songs. So he's the one advising us on you know, on structural changes or maybe the arrangements, and he does all the orchestrations for the music. So yeah, extremely important and a good master, you know, in learning us how to progress as songwriters. And yeah, it's a blast working with him. It's been
Yeah.
amazing.
Also during the actual recording process, I wouldn't want it any other way, because I used to think that I would only want to record my vocals all alone, because I used to do that with our first EP and before. So I didn't want anyone near me, but with Joost, it totally changed.
cool. It made you feel good in a band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I mean, he's the most patient guy you will ever meet, and you know,
Yeah, oh my
I know
gosh.
I wouldn't have the patience to work with us, but yeah, he's amazing, and you know, without him, the songs would definitely not sound anything like they do because he also mixes the music, and you know, he's working with us on these songs in a very early stage. So yeah, yeah, it's just you can hear his magic all throughout the songs, and like Sora said, we honestly at this point we cannot imagine doing it without him. So let's hope we have a long-lasting relationship here.
Cool. And your music videos are from out of this world. They're like super cinematic and super visually stunning. What is the creative process behind these videos? Do you personally collab on scripts or direction on this? Is this everything is done by yourselves? How is this? How are these videos done?
Yeah, it's actually our second passion. We do these videos by ourselves. It started out because of a budget thing in the past, so we tried to do everything ourselves because we had to. But then it grew into a big passion, and we actually make videos for other artists sometimes. And it usually starts with when I write the lyrics. Then I usually get the idea of a video already. So yeah, I know right away.
This is, and it is interesting that you put yourself into a big drama on most of the videos. Is this something that touches you somehow? That you're feeling so lonely in most of the videos? Is this something that bothers you somehow?
I guess so then, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and I really love these to do these storytelling videos because yeah, I think our music is very storytelling, and yeah, I enjoy acting in these videos as well. Yeah, that's yeah.
Also, you don't want to see the rest of the band act too much. You know, we're not that good.
Ah,
So, you know, we
well,
try to stick with what's good.
we have one other video coming with
Oh, that's
with a
true. Yeah.
with a band member. He's done a very good job with acting, I think.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that you've been trying to put the whole band in the videos, because at some point it was only Zora most of the videos. But now I think you could, like, on the storytelling of the video, put all the band members. I think this is kind of cool that you guys could manage that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's very important. Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. I always try to think of finding a way to have all the band members like have a role in it. Yeah, that's always the most fun, I guess. What did you want to say, Renee?
No, I wanted to say that actually, and
Yeah.
you know, the story also needs to lend, you know,
Mm.
the role for other people to be in there. I mean, imagine the whole band also being in I Buried Us. What would we do? You know, we would be standing besides the casket or something. It would be weird. So you know, sometimes the story just doesn't lend it that you know other people are in it as well. So
And
yeah.
we've actually tried to do this from the very start because in Until Eternity, for example, the whole band play is the band in the how do you explain?
Yeah, well, yeah, we're basically you know, doing some strings, a string quartet in the background of the 20s scene. So
Yeah.
it's the band playing the instruments there, and you know that was one of the starts where we thought about introducing band members to our videos in any way. So if it's a performance video where we play the music, it would be pretty straightforward. But for the storytelling videos and you know the cinematics, we always try to use a band member for in a role. So we've done
Mm.
this many times, even when we decided together with us and our previous bass player that you know we talked about he wanted to leave, so he left. But we made sure that he had a decent goodbye. So he was
Oh yeah.
already no longer in this band, but he came to our video shoot that day and he was dead all day. And he basically gave Siebe, our current bass player, we left a little gift in that music video where Siebe grabbed the guitar pick from him while he was laying dead on a table. You know, it's
It's a very little detail, but if
yeah,
you watch it now again, then you might be able to see it. Yeah, it's
yeah,
in
and
My Soul's Demise.
exactly, and that's
Cool.
our wink
Yeah.
thingy about you know changing bassist and basically Siebe taking Frank's place as a bassist, and yeah, you know we're all good friends still, and you know yeah, if we can, we will introduce the whole band in a music video, 100%.
Cool. And which is your favorite song on this new album?
I think every time it's a different answer for me. We have a couple of interviews, but and this question comes a lot up sometimes, and every time I say something different, because
Yeah.
it just changes. But yeah, I
Right
think
now.
okay. Right now I say Green Light Across the Bay.
Wow,
Yeah,
this
for
is
you?
a different song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the catastrophe that is us for me. I like that one.
I think my favorite is at least a less sigh of bliss,
Yeah, I like that too, man. That's a
because
good song.
I like the the more metal thing to
Mm.
metal, but
Mm-hmm.
the whole album is really good. But I like this the symphonic thing, you know, when it is kind of super punchy on that
Yeah.
song, and but I love the whole album. Don't get me wrong.
I was already about to close this meeting, you know.
And you've guys been touring a lot. I see you guys touring with Battle Beast. You guys, it's amazing how you guys tour. It's like unstoppable. How is it being touring so much? It's been like a year that you guys been touring, right?
Yeah, but not continuously. So it
So,
might feel like quite a lot, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, we did approximately maybe 1.5, 2 months per year in the past 2 years, so it's not that bad.
okay.
It might seem like it, but yeah. Sora, how was it for you? I mean, I know I had a good time, but it was very stressful at times as well. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It started out amazing. We went to North America and for the first time, absolutely amazing. And then we did the Europe tour, but at the very end, we all got sick. So that was the only bad part about it.
Oh
But yeah,
no,
yeah, I have lots of fun other besides it.
yeah,
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 this is
it's
very sad.
yeah.
yeah. Oh, you don't want to know. It was, being sick on tour for us as musicians, it's a lot easier because we don't have to use our body necessarily as an instrument. But for Sora, if you get sick or seriously have a cold or whatever, it will instantly be noticeable, or you literally cannot sing. So it was extremely stressful. I must say, Sora tried it. So we had the
Mm.
four of the three final shows of that tour, and Sora basically pulled through. But one show we were only able to do two songs. The show afterwards we were able to do 10 minutes or something, and then we did like 30 minutes. It
Yeah.
was we will never do that again. It
Yeah,
was
I
Wow.
found out when I got home that it took such a long time to get better again
yeah,
because yeah, I tried to continue
yeah.
the
Sora
even
should have
though I was
never
sick.
sang.
Wow.
At that point it was like you're singing the shows, but you add a month of recovery time at afterwards. And I'm not even exaggerating. It took like 4 months or something for Sora to be fully back with her voice and feel
Mm.
like she had everything again. And that is too stressful. So,
Yeah.
we tried it for the fans because this was our first European tour with a different band. And,
Yeah, and the
the
first
first
time
time,
in England as well. So
exactly.
it was the only shows were in England, and we've never been there. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so it was like, oh, we really need to try to do this because the fans have been waiting so long. So let's try it. And I made Sora sing, but in the end, it's something I regret very much. And we should have never done it. And I think next time, if we ever get sick again, or if Sora gets sick again, we gonna have to cancel, I think.
And
otherwise it was amazing.
It was amazing. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
and other plans to come to South America? This is the most important question. Come to Brazil.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
know.
on our wish list for since the very start. So yeah, we really hope so, and we're working on it, and we hope it will finally happen soon, and it would be a dream come true. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Intentions, yes.
Mm.
Concrete plans, no. But that doesn't mean that we don't want to. It's just the opportunities haven't, arisen yet. So we're waiting for the right time, the right opportunities, and yeah, we'll be there. We just don't know when yet.
Awesome. And one of my last question would be which artists or bands inspire each of you the most? Any surprises outside the gothic battle scene that have unexpectedly influenced your work?
For me, since the very start, it has been Kate Bush who inspired me a lot, but also artists like Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
And you,
I think
Renee?
you can hear that. For me, completely different, to
Yeah.
be honest. But we're not trying to give metal answers here. To be honest, I grew up with harder rock music. Bands like Guns N' Roses and stuff. Because my parents were in that. So I, to be honest, that's where I draw my inspiration from as a musician. I think still all of those 60s, 70s, 80s rock bands that they're amazing, and yeah, for the rest, I have to be honest, I don't listen to a lot of different styles of music. I also don't necessarily listen to metal, but all the old school rock stuff, I love that.
Yeah, since you've noticed, I use a Paradise Lost t-shirt. For some
Yeah.
time, I did not listen to metal as well, so
Okay.
who cares?
Well, yeah. No, but it's a good T-shirt to wear, right?
Yeah, but they did like nothing. Some years they did no metal at all, but at least it was very good albums. But we are reaching to the end of this wonderful conversation. But before we wrap up, could you leave a special message to your fans who are eager to dive into 1,000 Little Deaths? And how about new listeners who are just now discovering the world of Blackbriar?
That we really, really hope that everybody is going to love the new album, and that we are very eager to hear what everybody thinks, because that's what we always love to read. We always read the YouTube comments and such, and yeah, so please let us know.
Awesome.
I agree with that.
Awesome.
Silently holding her